with the cold trend. A major record for the state of Maine happened on this day 16 years ago.
Weather Authority meteorologist Emily Sanum joins us now to explain the frigid memory of one Maine town and how that record relates to communities along the coastline.
Yes, so cold, guys. It's
Okay.
the Maine state record happened today on January 16th in 2009. Once again, the coldest low temperature ever recorded in Maine happened. It occurred at the river gauge along Big Black River, located in Big Black, Maine. You know, we talk about how this area of Maine is usually really cold. It was negative 50 degrees. That's the state record.
And that's
that was
not
the
even
temperature.
Wind. Yeah.
No, that's air temperature.
Oh my goodness.
That doesn't even have to do with the wind chill. That's the air temperature.
50. Wow.
So if you're unfamiliar of where this is located in Maine, it's about 20 miles south of Allagash, Maine. You know the Allagash Bear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So definitely a very cold record. And as a matter of fact, New Hampshire holds the same exact record by Mount Washington just very much so a long time ago on January 22nd back in 1885. So both Maine and New Hampshire have the same state record for minimum temperature, which is negative 50 degrees. And northern Maine, you know, is known for frigid temperatures, but Portland has actually made a pretty good run at some extreme temperatures too. Here are the top 5 extreme cold temperatures.
Really cold just looking
I know,
at me.
right? On February 16th back in 1943, that's the record for Portland, negative 39 degrees. That's air temperature. January 19th, 1971, negative 26. More recently, really it's the 70s, those recent numbers. January 17th, which is, it'll be a couple years ago tomorrow, right?
What was going on in 1971?
No, I have no idea.
It was very, very cold during that month. But you know what? Like, we have made a pretty good run.
Yep.
I don't remember the last time. You know, with wind chill a couple of years ago, we were very, very cold. But these are just regular extreme cold temperatures at the Portland Jetport.
Wow, that's brutal.
I mean, look at that cold snap from January 17th through the 19th and into February. That is unbelievable.
Freezing. And you know what? It's kind of interesting how this is the top 6 actually. I didn't include number 5 there. I wanted to include January 17th because tomorrow is January 17th, so I wanted to include that one in there. But really, actually, I was looking at the top 10 most extreme cold months on record, and based off of data from the National Weather Service, it's actually December and February. Those are historically the coldest months for Portland.
Interesting.
And not January. There was one January out of a top 10 list. Most of them were December. A lot of them was December, and there was one January and a few February.
Isn't that crazy? I would always think that it was January, February.
Yeah.
You know?
February in my mind, even before I got into meteorology and the news industry, I always February was that cold month for me. January was like, because obviously in the last couple of years we haven't had a lot of snow that early in the season. It's usually pretty late in February and March. Last year, April. So January is kind of like a transition month for me. I don't know. I've always just thought that February was the coldest month, basically.
January thaw, I don't know.
The groundhog comes out in February. We'll have to see. That's on a Sunday this year.
Okay.
So we'll have to see about that.
That's in a couple of weeks, yeah.
It's like 2 weeks, right? Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
today's
goodness.
January 16th.
Yeah.
I did halfway through January yesterday. Weather Rewind's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Phil's sleeping down in Pennsylvania right now.
Phil's getting ready.
And remember, we were talking about how cold it's going to be next week, but we were saying it can always be worse. And that graphic
There you
is
go.
proof.
Yeah, we have
could be worse.
real cold weather on the way early next week for Monday through Wednesday.
But hopefully not negative 39.
Yeah, and that's why we're staying positive.
The wind chill, though, in some spots may reach
Okay.
negative
All right.
20s and 30s.
We'll keep tracking it. Emily, thanks.